with it. Welcome to the very first episode of Lumio's 94.95, where we're going to brighten up your world, brighten up your day every motherfucking time, everything we say.
Okay, I see.
That was kind of clean, right? That was kind of clean, right, bro? I'm not going to hold you.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
Okay, I'm not going to hold you. The first part
all
was
damn day.
No. That first part, I'm not even going to remember. I don't even remember what I just said. I'm going to have to memorize that because literally that second part, what was I say? Everything we say, that was like, I made that up off top. Welcome to our radio show where if you guys heard the intro, you know. But if you don't, this is a Pokemon radio show where we basically talk about a Pokemon given to us by a random viewer. We have a question from DeAndre Phillips that says,
all right, DeAndre Phillips, definitely not a footballer.
He says, now he said, I have a question for you guys. I know it's just your first time, but could you tell us a little bit about the Pokemon Ampharos? Why does it stand out among all electric type Pokemon?
Ampharos? You want to know about Ampharos, my guy? I got you. Ampharos is yellow.
Is that all we're going with?
He's awesome. Wait. There's more.
Now, I'm going to let you know right now, I don't really know a lot of his Pokedex entries. So I'm going to Bulbapedia right now.
No cheating.
Fuck that.
Ampharos is an electric sheep.
Is he actually?
He evolves from a sheep. I don't fucking know. They don't look shit like a sheep. They don't even look like it. They look more like a goat standing up, bro. Right. To me, I don't know what it is.
He is set as the light Pokemon.
Okay, so what's Reggie?
What's his Japanese
Reggie
name?
Licky. What about him?
What's his Japanese name? What you mean? That's a Tesla coil, bro.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not light.
No, it's a Tesla coil.
Oh my gosh, bro. Ampharos is the weirdest mon ever, bro. It don't even look like an animal. Like what is this?
He is a very weird mon. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, he's definitely not my first choice.
What you mean? In Gen 2?
In Gen 2?
He would never be your first Gen 2 choice? Like, would you have him on a Gen 2 team? Just base Ampharos. Not mega. Just regular base Ampharos.
Honestly,
I low-key would. Let's look at the stats. Hold on. Let's look at the
bro. Like, there's too much better mons in Gen 2. We got Jolteon, you got Raichu, you got Pikachu.
What if he was just
got Mareep?
What if he was just making a strictly Gen 2 team?
I would choose Jolteon. Oh, you're really gonna make me suffer like that? just shoot me. Just shoot me. Just load the shotgun. I'm already dead. He's like, yeah, you're not beating the game with a Gen 2 team in Gen 2. You're not beating the game.
No.
What mons you running in Gen 2 before you hit Kanto? Go ahead. Get all Gen 2 mons before you hit Kanto. Go ahead, name some ass cheeks. Go ahead, I'm ready. I'm listening. Trash.
What you mean?
I don't even think you get. When do you get Houndoom in Gen 2?
I don't think you get him until.
Remember, I don't think you get him until Kanto.
You get him till mid game. Unless I actually don't know. Real spit, I actually don't think you get him until Kanto. With that being said, he wants to know a little bit more about Ampharos. Well, I got you, Brody. Don't even worry about it. First of all,
tell me a little bit about his type.
Mareep, Flaffy, then Ampharos. From a sheep to a bigger sheep to a fucking goat. This nigga basically is a chupacabra. Okay, how do you pronounce his Japanese name? Genru?
Put it in the chat or something. What's this? Didn't Ryu? Ryu's a dragon. Why is it called Ryu? It's not dragon.
Well, he is a dragon type when he mega evolves.
But this is way before he can mega evolve. This is way before the concept of mega evolution.
Right, but maybe he was supposed to be a dragon.
So you're telling me he goes from a sheep to a sheep that stands on legs to a dragon?
Yes.
What Gerald pack were they smoking, bro? Like, they weren't cooking till Gen 3, bro. Like, I ain't even about to get started. That's off topic.
For more information on this man, he evolves. He starts from Mareep, evolves into Flaffy, then evolves into Ampharos as his final evolution. The electric type, my boy with the red dot sight on his forehead, right?
Why? Well, yeah. Wait. Why? What is this design?
and 100%. I'm actually mad that Ampharos was not on Jasmine's team in Gen 2.
Why? She's a
Because, bro, why the
steel
fuck?
type gym leader.
But how the fuck you gonna have a
Steel.
goddamn Ampharos and not use it?
Why does she have an Ampharos? Why does she have? I don't understand why she has an Ampharos anyway. He's not even remotely steel. I don't get it. Is it because steel and electricity? Is it supposed to be like a magnet? I don't understand what. I don't see the vision that they were going for.
So I will say, off rip, reading his Pokedex entries, it's mainly focuses on its tail. Saying things like the tip of its tail shines brightly, and in the olden days, people sent signals using its tail, as light.
It shines bright like a
Right?
diamond. Yeah, I see.
Like
I get it.
it seems as though this nigga literally is just based around it's a little. And the thing is, the tail's so fucking small. That little ass red orb is enough
What
to guide a
what I don't
motherfucker.
understand is they go through the trouble of designing a gem on his forehead and putting all the emphasis on his tail. Like, huh?
Right, right,
Like
right, right, right.
what?
And then when he mega evolves, he gets more
He gets
gems
more gems and he gets
on his
hair.
tail.
And this
Yeah.
is I bet you it's still slow. Bet you it's still slow. 95 base speed, everybody. We're moving along here.
But special attack is on some
We're
stupid
going very
stupidity.
far. Hold on tight because Scar guy, yeah.
However, when he mega evolves, he gets slower.
Yeah, he even gets
But everything
slower.
else goes the fuck up. Everything else goes the fuck up.
Bro.
Even his fucking attack.
How you gonna be an electric type and you moving around like the base DeLorean, bro? You're not going anywhere.
Bro, stop. That shit. He was the Flash. He was going through time.
All I'm saying is the Ampharos ain't hopping no fences to get away from no cops. This man is too slow. Too slow. He ain't on my team.
Damn. Are you sure
I
about
am
that?
sure if I had an all Gen 2 team, I'd say fuck that and, and go back to Gen 1 and get a Jolteon or a Raichu or I'd even honestly I'd rather get a Pichu. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right. So for everybody who is listening to this on podcast, the Ampharos is a yellow. Explain his looks. Explain his looks.
Explain his looks. He's yellow. He's got a white belly. He's got a red
Right.
shim. He's got these weird. I don't know. What is this design, bro? It's so bad. I don't understand.
Explain it for the people who are watching. So the way I would see it is, what is he? He looks like a
That's
bowling
exactly what I was
pin
about
with
to say
arms and
just
legs
now.
and a tail.
But he has these stupid things on his head. Like, what is that? Is that his horns from when he was like a Mareep? I don't understand.
Or maybe when he was yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because you look at the Mareep horns.
I just don't see what they were going for, bro. I just can't. I can't see it. I can't. This design is just terrible. I always thought.
Okay, what about
weird,
Mega though? What about Mega? Do you still think that was just as bad? If he would have evolved into the Mega one, would you have thought that?
I would rather choose if Flaffy evolved into the Mega evolution of Ampharos. That would have made more sense because he still has the hair from being a Flaffy. Correct. And you can't.
He still has the horns.
It's not too bad.
And it just goes harder. It goes harder on the actual tail with the whole, red little dots.
That design isn't too bad. It's okay, but
I think it's better. But like base Ampharos is like, what the fuck were they doing?
The change is so drastic from Flaffy to Ampharos. It makes no sense. Like,
I feel that.
It would have been better if they gave Flaffy better stats. And then you just evolve it from a Mareep and no Ampharos. Ampharos be his own separate mon.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Fluffy Eviolite. Don't do that, please.
No.
It's garbage. You're gonna be sitting in you.
Okay. So what about the shiny one? Let's talk about the shiny one real quick. What do you think about the shiny one? I think it's pink.
Yeah, it's pink.
Yeah, it's shiny.
I had one of these.
Pink with blue.
That was my first shiny in Scarlet Violet. It was a shiny Ampharos. That was the second one. Yeah,
that one goes. I think I like the shiny one better. Though.
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest. If it stayed shiny, if the shiny one was the original colors instead of yellow,
why is that not the okay? What is happening? You know what I'm saying? Why does Mareep go from blue to pink when it evolves to Flaffy, and then Flaffy goes pink to yellow when it goes to Ampharos? What?
Okay, so apparently Ampharos resembles a sheared sheep that is evolutionary.
No,
That
no, they're capping. I don't see it. That stop the cap. Stop the cap, bro.
like it is a
It's a
sheared
sheared
sheep
sheep.
that it's
All right.
evolutionary. That its evolutionary period leads up to when they lose their wool upon evolution. And I mean, it is obvious that he does lose his wool along evolution. All right, but that's not what a fucking sheared sheep
That
looks
is,
like.
why is it standing up?
Oh,
Is it like a Barney thing going on? Like a man in a suit? Like, stand, bro. It makes no sense.
Let's see, height, stripes. He has okay. So basically, he was made for the lighthouse. It was basically just I'm made for the lighthouse mission. That's literally it.
I thank God for the
Yeah.
lighthouse.
Ampharos's name comes from amp, which is obviously
Amp.
electrical
Yeah, how
current,
long did
and
it take him
then
to make that one?
Pharos. Bro,
That's
bro,
what took. Hey,
they literally only made this mon. They literally only made this mon for the fucking lighthouse mission. I shit
bro,
you not. They literally his name is Amp, which is an electrical current, and then Pharos, which is Greek for
yo,
lighthouse. My nigga.
yo, wait a minute, hold on, wait. That's crazy, but when did Gen 2 drop? It dropped in 99, right? Gen 1 dropped in 94. If this came out in 98 or 99 or even 2000, I bet you it took them about 3-4 damn years just to come up with that fucking name.
Ampharos, bro. Like, don't get me twisted. Ampharos sounds dope. It's just Mon does not match it, bro.
It don't like that's a lighthouse mon. That's all we get. That's it.
That's all we get. Like Ampharos sounds dope, but it's like Mega Ampharos sounds cool. But then when you see this, you're not gonna tell me Ampharos. Yeah,
what?
that sounds
Those
dope,
sound better
right?
than Ampharos.
Yeah, but you're not gonna fucking
Well,
look at
I
me and
mean, the
tell me
name
that's
is
a
better.
sheer sheep, my nigga.
No, that's not a sheep. That's not a sheep. That is a bro. It's got fins, bro. It ain't even got hands. Like, what is happening? Right. Can it swim? Like, can it fly?
Right.
What? It makes no sense.
No. I'm the final verdict. What is your final on a scale of 1 to 10? What are we rating this, man?
1 to 10. 1 to 10
on just Ampharos. Yeah, on his on everything we just learned. Now I will say, just minor shit. His height is 4'7".
Oh.
And he is 135 pounds.
Bro, just get the shovel. He's not getting any hose. Just get the shovel. It's over, bro. It's over, though, bro. You're done.
Bro.
If I don't want you, the hoes don't want you. I'm sorry, bro. You're done. You're done.
What's his rating, bro? What's his rating, Gyro?
It's a 4, bro.
I give it
a 4. I'm being generous. I could have said 2. But I said 4.
No, you could have. You're right. You know what? We got to be.
I said 4 because there's memories. There's nostalgia. I had him on my team once, twice, thrice. I had him. He's still trash. Yeah. Still garbage. So I'm only
gonna give him a 5. I'm gonna go up 1 only because of the mega. That's it. The mega's the only thing saving this motherfucker. Because if he didn't have that, it would not be enough.
I'm surprised he used the fucking mega. So goddamn slow. You think he got slow start?
Use the mega. I didn't use the mega. That's the crazy shit.
Damn, bro. That's even worse.
But that nigga was meta though. He was meta though. He was meta. Oh shit. Okay. So this has been the very first episode of Lumios 94.95. Yeah. All right, give me your best before we dip. Give me your best Ampharos impression.
What the hell does the Ampharos sound?
I got you, bro. I got you.
Right?
Yeah, you was on.
Let's try it out here. Let's go.
Oh shit. All right. Thank y'all very much for listening. We truly do appreciate it. If y'all would like to listen more, please give us a good rating on Spotify. That really does help us out a lot. We're kind of just starting out with this, but trust me, we're gonna be shotgunning these once a week on Friday mornings at 11 a.m. This will be up every week. One new Pokemon every time.
Yo, follow my Etsy on Graphy. Quark Studio. It's on Etsy.com. You can find me. I sell PNGs of Pokemon if you want like some. I also have a TikTok account if you want to get some inspirational quotes. It's called Realm Whisperer, lowercase r, and everything else is lowercase. Thank you and goodbye. Nuclear bomb.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Yeah, if you guys like to follow me on YouTube, I go by K-Yoga. That's capital K-A Yoga, literally. Capital K, lowercase a, then yoga. You follow me on Twitter. All of my things will be in the descriptions of my videos. Like I said, share this with your friends if you liked it, if you thought it was funny, if we broke your boredom even for a little bit. Just go ahead and share it with your friends. I hope y'all enjoyed the radio show, though. We'll be back next week. So until we knock out all these bitches, I'm your host, K-Yoga.
Belly Bolts.
Or at.